Mike Chacho, King God, what it is.
I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for us to crank up, time to tune in. It's Mike Chacho.
Yo, what's good? Where you tuning into the I Don't Even Know, Bro podcast with your host, King Guy, and the other host, Mike Chacho. What up, Mike Chacho?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm blessed, man. Blessed as always, man. What you know, bro?
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
Hey, man. Well, shit, what we do know is what we seen and what been trending for the last few days. What's been going on out there in Montgomery, Alabama, Riverfront. As everybody's seen all the videos that been going around and surfacing and the memes that have been so hilarious, bro. The jokes been beyond hilarious, bro. The internet is hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's just shine a little light on that, man, because I know a lot of people been talking about it. So, we had a brother that was doing, and he looked like an older brother that was doing his job at the riverfront. He was trying to tell the Europeans a party of maybe like 7 of them, maybe I say, between 5 to 10 people, to move their boat, and they wouldn't do it. So they decided to attack this young man, attack him, and they jumped on him. That was a bad move. That was a terrible move that they did right then, because the bystanders and the people that was looking on, they was like, oh no, hold on, bro. As soon as they dock this thing, bro, we getting off this boat and we tear some ass up. I was very, very, very proud of that, man. I watched that video so many times, bro. I mean, it just kind of showed that, hey man, listen, man, we ain't finna just stand around and let y'all just beat on this, man. Even if we just try to break it up. Because the first guy that went down there was trying to kind of like, hey man, hold on, bro, calm down. But then you had the Warriors were like, oh no, nah, bro, we gotta get some licks in. Yeah, I ain't finna just, just go by. I understand everybody saying these European, these white people that was drunk or whatever, bro. That don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing, man. You living in a city like Montgomery, Alabama, that was super, super racist, that's still super, super racist, and that did so many things to our people for so long until this day. And I looked at some of the profiles of the white Europeans that was out there fighting, and they were from Selma. And everybody know what Selma about, the bloody bridge and all that. So the history of Montgomery, Alabama is horrible. And like I said, I don't condone violence, but in this case I do. Hey, you gotta stand on 10 toes, bro. You gotta protect your kind, bro. Because the guy wasn't he wasn't wrong. I see if the guy was just wrong, and he just out there just acting up. But this guy was just doing his job, man, and he was attacked. And another thing, bro, I think the reason they attacked him was just that white privilege. And just thinking like, oh, bro, we can, what I'm saying? We don't gotta listen to you, bro. I'll punch you in your face and just get away with it. Because they've been doing it for so long, from years and years, their ancestors and everything. They've been doing it for so long, so they so used to just smacking the shit out of a black person and just getting away with it. But hey, they met the right boats, bro. The right boats came around, and them boats right there wasn't chained up, bro. Them boats was not chained up, bro. So, hey, man, I'm glad. Hey, shout out to Montgomery, Alabama, and all the people that whooped on them white boys' ass and white women asses too. So, what you think, Mike? That shit was crazy and hilarious.
That shit was like Wakanda forever, bro. Like, see, these folks don't understand generational trauma, first of all. And our generation, the generation after us, and the generation that was before us, we ain't with that shit no more. We ain't with all that. You just finna beat one and all that. Like, them days kind of, them days over with. And that's what that showed. They probably was on the boat, the Europeans that day drinking. Hey, we gonna drink beer, man, and this boy ain't finna tell me to get off this boat and move my goddamn boat, man. Who this nigger, man? They probably said all that shit to that dude, man. Right. And bro was doing his job, a working man. He ain't selling no dope. He ain't out here stealing. He doing his job. And when they can't respect a man doing their job, they don't respect us at all. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, but they know who they is. Listen, we in the South. First of all, we in America.
Facts.
Probably the most racist country it is. Let's be 100 about it. Second of all, we live in the South. And Alabama is in the South for the people that really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of the civil rights, the Jim Crow, a lot of the lynchings went on, a big slave port. That particular port was a major slave port. You know, they were selling babies. If you want to make a fuss, they're gonna throw your baby in the river and watch the gators eat it. Like, it's a lot of generational trauma behind this. And for them not to understand that it's all for one and one for all, when we really standing on that, then that's on them. At the end of the day, they know better. They attacked that man. The women attacked that man. I hope they locked they ass too, cause we got it on camera where Shawty with the purple dress on went and kicked them. The lady with the red dress that got hit with the I assume she got hit with the chair. I didn't see it. I wasn't there, but she hit too. So they need to get all of them for that violence. They own stores. They own a boat. I don't know too many people own a boat. Period. They owning a boat. They chilling, doing work hours. You feel what I'm saying? And this man working, and they attacked this man. They ain't just. And then I heard they were saying racial slurs. They calling them nigga and everything else. So they deserve to get their ass whooping. I'm proud of the people that went down there and stuck up for this brother and helped him out. And a lot of them was his co-workers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they put their job on the line. They put their life on the line because it could have turned a little uglier with those guys on that boat. Could have had a gun or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because we already know most of them can't fight. They want to resort to shooting. So a lot of us need to understand too, everything ain't going to be a fist fight. But I'm not saying that we need to go out here and now we, Wakanda forever, everybody. It's just certain situations. But if you see somebody messing with a lady or one of us for no reason, calling us out our name, hitting on us, whatever, we need to stand on business. Now, I ain't telling you to put your family in jeopardy if you with your family, but, right is right and wrong is wrong. You got to serve whoever you serve. But at the end of the day, they did a special thing. And I want to shout out to that young brother that jumped off that boat. I heard he was like 16.
Yeah,
that's the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's our kids. They ain't going for that shit. You understand what I mean? They ain't going for none of that. So be well, and you either want to work together or y'all gonna just start some old stupid shit and shit just gonna happen. Excuse me for all the profanity, but it's real because it's generational trauma. You gotta understand when a person of a different color call you a monkey, a nigga, a boy. They hit at you. They talking aggressive to you. As soon as the police come, they acting like the victim. All that is generational. It's in our blood. It's in our DNA.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never gonna understand that. Period. It ain't for them to understand, but it's for us to stand on, and they gotta know that. Now, if it has to go, like we have to go to war, it is what it is, and hopefully people understand that this shit can happen anywhere, and it's been happening everywhere. You can't turn a blind eye to everything. So at the end of the day, salute to that the guy that was working. Salute to all those folks that was helping out in that situation, and I hope that the perpetrators, the white supremacist terrorists that attacked that man, I hope they get all the time that they supposed to get.
Right. Well, that ain't gonna happen.
I know.
It's still Alabama, it's still Montgomery. They
own a store too, bro. They own some kind of mini market store.
Right. And so we shouldn't support that at all. So yeah, man, back to the fight, man. Like I said, man, I'm proud of our people showing out, and showing up. Had them motherfuckers jumping in the water, scared, running away, bro. And I mean, listen, bro, they deserve an ass whooping. Just straight up. They started the fight, so they deserve the ass whooping. But I just really want to say this too. Black people, man, we gotta understand gun safety. we got to understand we got to prepare ourselves for battles, not only against other races, but each other. Because I don't want this to gas people up either. Because
Exactly.
listen, they down here, bro, stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? It's real. You know, motherfuckers got gun license and prepared for stuff like this. So don't let this thing gas you up. Cause we ain't got enough of us ain't really cut like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably, every blue moon right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody ain't cut like that that look like us. I'm gonna be straight up with you. So don't be going out there starting stuff and just gassing people up, man, because it can get ugly. Trust me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. Make sure you're in the right.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure
got
you're
you
in the
got
right.
you definitely you
Yeah,
definitely got to be in the right, bro, and just always be on your P's and Q's and always be aware of what somebody might be packing. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I stay packing. So it is what it is. Cause I feel like that could have been an ugly situation on either side.
yeah.
No telling who could have had a gun or any type of other weapon other than that chair. It could have really got ugly. So I don't want everybody to feel like we're gonna go out here and just throw a hat in his go time. I understand the memes and the jokes and stuff like that. It definitely hilarious, but I just want everybody to understand like where we standing on too. The same way we jumped on the same way Alabama stood on each other and jumped on them people, we need to keep that same energy when you see, what I'm saying, good citizens and stuff, everyday citizens happening, even on some black people. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about on some real hood neighborhood stuff. Y'all see some of these hood rat people out here that's doing bad in your neighborhood, get on their ass. I don't care
Yeah.
what color they is, bro. Jump on their ass too, like straight up. These little lame ass guys out here jumping on grandmas and what I'm saying, on sisters and little kids and all that stuff, bro. Get on their ass too. We
Damn
need
right.
the same energy in our neighborhoods. You know, we just need that because we got to cut the cancer out of our neighborhoods too in our community, and that's how we build up too. Because we can't just say just black on white and black on whatever other race when we having the same bull stuff that's going on in our neighborhoods too. So,
Exactly.
if you, I mean, because I'm tired of seeing these grandmas and these aunties out here scared to come out the house. They're scared to come out the house, bro. I mean, that's in every neighborhood, bro. All these kids I mean, it's just disrespectful, man. There's a lot of disrespect going on right now, bro. I'm talking about a lot of disrespect going on towards our black women. So we can't sit back and just watch that either, bro. We need to come up together and get on some of these guys' asses too, bro. Just straight up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we was raised up to respect women. I don't care what color they is, respect women, respect our elders, all that good stuff. So, and I 100%, 1,000% agree with you. Like, yeah, that was dope. We got us a viral moment, and yeah, we stand on business. All that is awesome. Hopefully, it turned. Hopefully that'll put a battery in our back to keep doing the right things and stand on business the right way. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're gonna do 100 years for somebody you don't know, and come to find out they was in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a awesome situation that happened. Well, not an awesome situation, but that was a situation that everything aligned that was right at the right time. It's like you can get a free lick. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand that throughout history, we went through a lot of stuff, and these folks don't understand that we walk around with a lot of shit on us, and a lot of us want our lick back.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? We hearing these stories, our grandparents and the olden day, like we from the side, so we know, we hear it, we seen it, for the most part.
Right. Not only want it, bro, we deserve it, bro. I feel like
we deserve it. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. And yeah, I understand that the people now ain't the people that was the ones that was doing the wrong things, but a lot of y'all benefited from that shit. Most of y'all benefited from that shit. You know, whether it be systematic oppression, whether it was through Jim Crow or whatever. But on the other hand, too, like you say, if you're a cancer to the community, people that look like me, people that we so-called brothers or whatever, you can't be my brother if you out here, you know, shooting up somebody that look like you. You can't be out here, you know, selling dope in front of these old ladies' houses and they can't even go to the grocery store, or you robbing them, you raping them, you touching these little kids, you putting them in gangs and all that stupid shit. We have to stand on business with them too. It's time out for all this weak shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we need to stand up for our community. We need to be pillars in our community, especially strong black men and black women. And we need to call out the bad shit. You know what I'm saying? We can't be hypocrites and say, well, when the white folks do it, we gonna jump on them. Now, we understand some of our kids the ones doing it, some of our uncles doing it, some of our aunties doing it. You know, some of our mamas out here doing it. You know, I'm not saying, you know, drug dealers and shit like that. I'm talking about the ones that's just savage. You know, when they come down the street, you can't, you know, you got to go sleep in the bathtub. You know, that type of stuff. So, we also have to rectify that. And at the same time, let these folks know on the other side that, hey, we ain't with the bullshit no more. Like, you gonna mess with this man on his job and y'all jumping him and y'all think it's sweet. See, they thought it was pie because they jumping on this man in front of other black folks. And that's how you know it was privilege. That's how you know it was privilege, because they was that comfortable enough to jump on this man on his job in front of other black people. Now people be like, oh, we didn't think they was gonna do nothing. Yeah. People don't give a damn about that $9 job, $10 job. I don't know how much they make. I'm not shitting on it. What I'm saying is, some people, they can't sleep at night knowing that they seen their brother getting beat up like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I would have just walked away and like, damn, man, they messed him up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta do what's right. And, you know, it's gonna be all kind of circumstances that come with it. Just stand on business and be who you are. And pray about it. But at the end of the day, when you righteous stuff gonna happen to you. And we gotta clean this community up. That's our number one objective. We can't just beat up the world, you know what I'm saying? Because people got guns now. So just like you say, gun safety, also understand the laws. You know, stand your ground is a law for all of us. But if you don't know what you're doing with that law, then you can be doing 100 years. Yeah, you can be defending yourself, but if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to articulate yourself in a way of saying, I was defending myself, guess what? Now you're doing 100 years for the same crime that white guy did, and he got out and never did a day in jail. All he did was write a statement. I defended myself. You ended up all crunk up and shit. Now you gotta understand it's a time and a place for everything, like my daddy say. So know the law, know the rules of engagement, and also understand that people out here will hurt you.
Oh yeah.
You know, like we were saying, that situation could have been totally bad. At the same time, I know we all hyped up and everything, but it could have turned the other way. Well, dude went back to the boat and started just everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying? Now we like, wow. So let's not lose sight of what's important. Let's not lose sight of what the goal is. The goal is to be really have freedom to just live the way we want to live without having all this generational trauma hit us every time we see something like that. So, you know, but shout out to Alabama, man. I'm a Georgia boy, man. But shout out to Alabama, man. Y'all did y'all thing, man.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, once again, man, shout out. I'm talking about huge shout out to y'all. Everybody got a lick in. Shout out to y'all, man, for real. Y'all really stepped up for that, man. And like Mike said, man, it could have went another route, man. So we always just gotta be on our P's and Q's and just understand what's going on. Just understand your city laws, your county laws, your state laws. Like, you gotta understand them laws right there, because it can go a lot of ways, man. Even with the way that my young brother was swinging that chair. Hey, and we gotta stop saying we ain't our ancestors, man. Cause I've seen some people out there, 40 plus, 50 plus out there whipping some asses. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. Like the older people was out there whipping some asses. So but yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Montgomery, Alabama, and everybody that got their lick in.
Let me say one thing about that we and our ancestors thing, because I think it's disrespectful.
Oh, most definitely.
Our people, our ancestors did what they had to do.
Mm-hmm.
When you get kidnapped, you getting abused, assaulted, they killing your people in front of you, all taking your babies. This 400 years or 500 years of that or more, to be honest. It's only so much you can do. I used to say that, man, back in the day, man, I would have did this, I would have did that. I wouldn't been no slave, but you won't know because we weren't back then. You understand what I mean? The only thing we can really do is say, guess what? We gonna stand on business because we ain't going backwards. That's what we need to be saying. Now, we ain't going back that way. So y'all either gonna come this way and we gonna work together, or goddamn it, y'all gonna have to kill us. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But we have to start saying we and our ancestors, because it's a lot of them did fight, but they ain't telling nobody telling their story because they dead. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They was murdered. So we gotta respect that, and we gotta understand that it's bigger than our generation right now, and the generation after us, and the generation before us. We got a whole lineage of ancestors that went through a lot, and if we made it this far, that means they did something. They fought hard enough to make it where we can be here now. You understand what I mean? And we gotta understand that, and that's why it's so important to learn our history. We have to learn our history. Yeah, we seen the fight and everything, but look at the deeper meaning. Look at that port, that dock being where slaves was traded and brought in and taken out for cotton and all this. It's deeper than just that fight if you really want to get into it. You understand what I mean? So let's start getting educated on what's going on too, because this can happen again. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen tonight. I don't know. But we gotta understand who we are. We gotta understand what we are, and we gotta understand how we gonna do things. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Thanks, man. Hey, man. So, hey, I think that was a good conversation that we just had about it, man. And, hey, like I said, once again, man, shout out to everybody that was involved in that. And I hope y'all still safe, man, and get out any trouble y'all got into that day. But hey, listen, man, we need more of that as far as just showing that we can stand on what we stand on, and that's it. I ain't talking about going to start nothing, but goddamn finish it. So, hey, man, once again, man, hey, shout out to everybody, and also, man, we stand on that, man. Royalty, knowledge, and culture. That's what we stand on, bro. So y'all go grab that merch too. It's all on the website. It's in our bio, man. So, hey, once again, we appreciate y'all for tuning into the I Don't Even Know, Bro podcast with your host, King God, and your other host, Mike Chacho. What up, Mike? Joe!
I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh. All right, man, we'll catch y'all next episode. 1.
Mike Chacho, King God, what it is.
I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh. This I don't even know, bruh.
I don't even know, bruh. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for us to crank up, time to tune in. It's Mike Chacho with King God, bitch. This I don't even know, bruh. Chime in.